Welcome back again. So, just a quick, brief recap. This is the Sea Beckons. We just got our brother, and we got two companions. We got a nice lady from Egypt, and then we found this Iranian scientist, which hopefully that doesn't trigger anybody. But that's pretty hilarious. He's awesome. I'm not sure if he's really a scientist or he's an engineer, or either way, he's smarter than some of the rest of us. And so we need that. Now we're going over here. The goal is, no place like home. We have to find where we're going to be. We need to find our home, and in the process, we're the children of fish, so we need to find the proper trade route, the proper patterns, the streams that we should frequent, right? Well, we're on the Nile right now, checking some things out, and it looks like they got crazy good prices. Makes sense? It is the birthplace of civilization, some would say. So, we just walked right up in here. We're also trying to find a potential lady friend, but that's neither here nor there. You know, a lot of times these things take a while when you're looking for love, right? So, we really have a real boatload of shit. We are overloaded, and I think this is going to cause us to have some delays where we're going, but the Mediterranean ain't that big, so it's going to be fine. It's not like we're going all the way up to England just yet. We might, that might be one of the places we settle, but we're looking here. You see, we've been to most of these joints. We might slide back to Rabat, but since we got such a hefty load of fish and grain, we might head over to some of these other places that have some cheap things like Marseille or something. They got cheap tools. Marseille had cheap tools. I think someone else had real cheap butter and cheese. So we got to get these things set up. You see how we're just struggling to get down the Nile back out into the Mediterranean, but we eventually made it. And so, good old Marseille coming up. What do they want? Says somebody wants something, but they're not showing themselves. We'll check it out later. Meantime, what prices they got here? Well, we get rid of some of this junk that we don't need. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? That fish price is looking decent. But they got butter, and I need that. They also got cheese. Let's get the flax, maybe. Flax looks good, but there's other things. Wood, yeah, let's get the wood. Yeah, pause. So we got a real boatload of stuff. We also need the hardwood so that we can smelt and create our own weapons and tools. That eventually comes into play later on in the game for a lot of folks, depending on how you like to play. You can make amazing weapons that are better than the weapons in the game. That's pretty much where that takes you. I don't know if you can make guns or crossbows or anything like that, but we'll see. So let's get out of Marseille. That was good. Exactly what we thought was going to happen, right? We got the butter. Everybody loves butter. And we're still struggling. I think we really need to upgrade our fleet, because the time that it's taken us to get in between these ports, the other merchants, they've probably traded like 3 or 4 times in between these ports if that's the case, and that means we're losing money. We got to step our game up, y'all. Yeah, so we're trying to get that off. Look, all these prices is good. But we don't want to empty the clip just yet. We also do want to lighten the load, though. And strangely enough, for a place on the water, their fish is expensive. Well, good for me, I guess. Must be like sushi grade. Either way, I'm here for it. I've been out here for a while too, and looks like I'm making some money. Maybe I should upgrade my outfit. Maybe I should do that. I'm wearing the same thing I've been wearing since I made that first trip across the Mediterranean to give up row. And people made complaints about it. They said that it looks like it couldn't protect me from a pincushion. Or actually said it looks like a pincushion. And I was hurt. Actually offended me a little bit. We gotta stop Valencia. Y'all know what happened last time. That was weird. I say we don't speak on it again, but every time I pass Valencia, I can't help but think about this crazy nonsense. This half-naked gang fight. I'm not here for the Diddy parties, okay? So that's not really what we're trying to do. We are not going to associate with these folks like that. Do you want fish, grains? What do you want? If not, just leave it alone. Okay, they want everything. They would. Let's just get the rest of this fish off, right? And then, what's the price looking like for this grain, though? What's the price for this grain looking like? Is that looking alright? Well, you know what? Stacking up on butter. I mean, honestly, we shouldn't really worry too much. Eventually, we might trade in some of these other things down there. You see the silk? That's a good price if you could find it somewhere. Silver ore, there's actually a silver mine in between Rabat and Marrakech that we could go check out, but you got to buy that stuff. We'll just wait till we can found our own town, and we'll see what we could put out there. Maybe a village with a silver mine, maybe a village with, I don't know. People really like olives and stuff, but I'm not really into it. We got to go back here and regroup, though. We're running low. Whenever you run low on supplies, you really need to go back to the Nile. Okay, somebody wants to marry my brother. Now let's see who they are and if they're any good. She's a little too old for him. He's 18. And she's almost 40. As a responsible brother, I'm going to say no to this. No, yeah, decline. Thank you very much, because that's just weird. We really need to find some royal families that maybe we could benefit from that type of thing. That's the whole point of arranged marriage, isn't it? We don't know them. They don't really have clout like that. And I don't think they're ready to build with us. So yeah, I said no to that one. Hopefully another chick, is interested. So we're out here. We're back on the river Nile, right? In the upper Nile region. We are trying to stack everything up. But them tools that we got, oh yeah, they're paying off. We just made 15,000. Just flipping tools. That's what I was telling y'all. You come down to the Nile, sell the tools. You take the raw materials from the Nile, and you sell them up there. It's a beautiful thing. So we're loading up. Oh yeah, people love butter. Now the question is, do we have enough space, or do we have the patience, really, to load up all this fish and take it back with us? That's the question. Do we want to do that? See? And now you see that red thing blinking? That's saying that I'm above capacity. What are we supposed to do about that? Well, I guess we're supposed to get a bigger ship, but we're cheap. I don't know why we would be cheap right now. We just made 15,000, but ships are expensive in this game. Just watch. I'm gonna show y'all. Once I get to a proper port, I think we need another 10,000, 20,000 before we can get a ship. So, see, look, 14,000 is the one I need. Can we do that? Can we do that? Nah, not right now. Not right now. Yeah, let's get that one then. Let's get that one. At least we're gonna upgrade a little bit. Let's get out of there. Let's get out of the harbor. So you see, that wasn't really worth it. I should have just went ahead and spent the 14,000. But it is what it is. You live and you learn. Do we want to go to Napoli? We haven't even been yet. Napoli's been posted up on our board, like, our bucket list of places to go. And we still ain't gone. I honestly feel bad. Going back to Marseille again. But Napoli will get to you eventually. Don't worry about it. Got to slowly make our moves strategically. We don't want to flood the market with everything, right? But now, what did they have here? I think they had tools or something. Well, they had wood, but they had something else. Makes me think that it's a tough one between Napoli and continuing this route, right? So we want to hit up Barcelona because they had some other raw materials that we wanted. It takes us a while to get over there, but hey, don't mind us. We're just chugging along, slow as hell, in the bay. Look at that sunset. Makes it all worth it, right? No, it actually doesn't. It doesn't. We're taking too long. Let's hurry up and get this money up so we can get a new boat. Things are getting out of control. Pretty soon, we're going to have to be, like, doing these things under duress. There's going to be enemies out there. And we can't afford to be moving slow as a sea snail. Actually, I don't know if sea snails are slow. Slow as a caterpillar. We can't do all that. We have to actually be able to get there and get back on time. Especially when people need reinforcements. The whole point of sea travel, right? across the bay in a timely fashion. Alright, Valencia. I'm not gonna bring it up again. Johnny put some clothes on. Here we are. And this is a bustling port. I don't know what's going on. Are they fighting somebody? What's going on over there? Anyway. Tools, right? You guys had tools, didn't you? Where are they? Where are the tools? You guys had tools, right? What was it, wool? Where are they at? Maybe I bought them all. Fish, yeah, we're getting up. Whoa. So now you guys, I want you to notice these numbers. I'm getting money now, so there's no excuse. There's no excuse for me to not step my game up. I need to get a bigger boat. I need to get a bigger boat before my troops get pissed off at me for making them ride around in this little tiny dinghy. I'm gonna be offended, so let me step it up. What are we at? 30,000 almost? 30,000? Alright. Come on, y'all. So it looks like we kind of established a pretty good trade route thing going on here. Let's see what else we can add to it. What's going on in Algiers? The real question is, could this possibly be like a regular route that we do? Where we whip around the Mediterranean, hit Algiers, hit all these other places. Could that be a thing that we do? Because if that's the case, then we really could have already locked down that trade route, and now we got to find a place to settle and build our rep. I mean, we don't have any beef with Algeria, so could start there. All these sneaky people, right? Can't really mess with the sneaky people or the cruel people. It affects you. It affects the way people look at you, so you can't really do that. It's kind of interesting the way they played it off in real life. I mean, good for them. They're really trying. There we go. I think trade route's been effectively established. Trade route has been effectively established. Now, the question is, how could we build up some rep? Because I think we're still nobody. I don't think people care about it yet. Like you see, how many people we met? Yeah, Huda. I have a feeling about you, Huda. I have a feeling about you. Anyway, let's see what else is going on out there. We've met all these folks before. We need to find someone to replace her if something happens. Oh, that's our parent. Nice. Who's that? Is someone else we met? Okay. Well, we gotta get out of here.
I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger.
Now the question is, now that we've established this trade route, oh, yeah, nice to meet you. Peace to you as well. Salam. Alright, well, now you know of me. I don't qualify to work for y'all yet, but I'll see you soon. Step the game up. What does this guy want? Okay, I want to make fun of that lady's forehead. I'm not going to make fun of this lady's forehead. I'm not going to... Y'all, in the comments, how many hits does she have? Is it greater or less than 4? I'm going to leave that alone. There's somebody else on TV who has a head like that, so just leave it alone. Alright, so we gotta go check out the rest of the spot.
I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger.
No place like home. We always keep finding ourselves right back here in the northwestern corner of Morocco. What's going on with you guys? Oh, peace to you as well, stranger. Alright, well, see you later. Don't know any of you yet. I guess that means I haven't really been present. So my bro is just riding along, he's just hanging out with us right now. Oh, Nadia Rotten Tooth. Well, you look interesting. Pretty sure you have bad breath, but that's not really a big deal, right? Maybe she's a smoker. Alright. Fish? Let's get some fish off. Alright. And they definitely would take some wool. Alright, look at that. See what? It's actually a small haul for us. 2K. Get this wool off. There, get all that. We got the wood there. How much do we have? No, we can keep that. See, our trade value is going up, up, up. And the more we increase that, the more we're going to make off of every deal, the more we're going to be able to find these trade routes, right? And the more comfortable we get, the more likely that somebody's going to want to be admired by us. Oh, hello. Well, let's flirt with Miss Rotten Tooth. Go flirt with Miss Rotten Tooth real quick. Yeah, okay, we can meet from time to time. We can meet from time to time. Alright, y'all. Well, I mean, it's been real. And it's been taking a real long time to travel places because our boat situation and all that. But I think we're stepping it up. I gotta talk to Shagun about his outfit, but other than that, I think we're good. I think we're good. And you know what? Until the next play, I'll see y'all around. Peace.